Boulevard, Santa Monica. The telephone number is 310-395-1115.
Employment tips once again, because this is the show that helps you not just to survive but also to thrive in the U.S. Tracy Wilen-daugenti is very generous with her tips, an author of 10 books, an educator, a researcher, a speaker, and very, very inspiring, very, very informative when she talks to us. I love it when you're here, Tracy.
Thank you.
I think I say that every time you're here. The last time you were here, you talked about creating our own internships, because unfortunately internships are down, and a lot of those that are available are in the technology industry. Okay, let's talk about technology. We know that it makes our life comfortable, maybe convenient sometimes, but is it more advantageous, disadvantageous? Is it phasing out jobs for actual people like us?
Well, it goes both ways, Janelle. You know, we love technology, we use it every day, but there's efficiencies and productivity that we enjoy from technology. But at the same time, it can displace many jobs and also create many jobs. Okay,
let's talk about the displacement first, because if you find yourself maybe in this category, maybe it's time to get into technology perhaps, or gain new skills in order for you to move on to a different industry. What are those jobs that are being displaced by technology?
Well, one area is manufacturing. Actually, many people envision that, you know, overseas outplacement of jobs, but actually robotics is very efficient and highly productive in manufacturing. Let's face it, they don't need to eat, they don't have bad days, and they're constantly productive. So I think if you're in the manufacturing industry, it behooves you to really learn about robotics and see if you can expand your skill set to either learn how to use them or work with them.
Learn how to operate them, maybe.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, another job?
Another job actually is the taxi driver. There's autonomous cars, or the self-driving cars will be on the market. Google and Toyota have already applied for permits in San Francisco and Las Vegas. There's a benefit. You know, let's people text, eat, drink while they drive.
Exactly.
We can eliminate that, but then we can also eliminate the drivers. And it's not just taxis. It could be trains, autopilots, as we already know, mobile movers at airports. There's a lot of autonomous driving out there that people may not be aware of.
Okay, so far, manufacturing and taxi driving. So if you're a taxi driver, maybe it's time to go back to school and learn something new. Anything else?
Well, how about the food service? We already go into restaurants now, maybe the fast food. We order from our iPads. We might order from a kiosk. Well, that's evolving. Now we want to get our food even faster to the table. So the waiter and waitress could easily be displaced by automated systems that would just get us our food. Why waste the time of waiting for someone?
You know, to add to that, and it's also technology, a lot of supermarkets right now are having self-checkout counters. So cashiers are not as needed anymore.
That's right. Yeah. Even when you think about call centers, when you try to make a reservation, a lot of times it's just easier to have the virtual call center person on your screen and chat with you for reservations, for retail, for Amazon, for a lot of things.
And I do that for reservation, fortunately. Open Table, you know, it's so efficient. You just, you know, it's all on the web. So, yeah, maybe receptionists as well?
Well, it just depends. You could be, if you were a customer service person, you could expand your skills by using perhaps virtual video or telepresence and be a virtual concierge for many people.
Right.
But on the flip side, we may not need you at the front desk anymore. You could be replaced.
Which is even good, because now you don't have to look good. Anything else? Any other, or have we gone through the list of displaced jobs?
We did.
Okay, so now the positive.
Let's talk about some of the opportunities that I see out there. Wearable technology, very hot field, in the press a lot. Everything from the Nike bands to wearable medical to Twitter dresses and couture.
Really? Twitter dresses?
Yes, you need to get one.
Yeah, okay. Anything else?
So I think that's exciting. I think solar, particularly here in California, they're the most solar jobs in manufacturing, installation, engineering, repair. There's a lot of opportunities with solar homes, solar buildings. So I think that's a new area that people can look at. The third one, which is a little more futuristic, is space travel.
Space travel.
Very interesting. There are Richard Branson's firm, for example. Sergey Brin is also making investments in having the opportunity to
travel out of space.
That's right, and
Wow.
people have already done it.
Okay.
And to be able to do that, you need travel agents, you need people who live in space, you need support systems, you need hotel.
Okay.
It's a little more out there, but it's certainly an opportunity.
And that is good because it's still far out there. You can still take this time to really get into it, get in the industry, and really be an expert so that when people are ready, you're right there.
Yes, I think that's something that people need to think about, is getting at the ground level with some of these exciting new industries, because you can shape the industry, learn the industry, and get experience in the industry and be in the forefront.
Oh, wonderful. All right, Tracy, you're working on your 11th book.
Yes,
when
I
do
am.
you rest? Do you travel so much? Do you give lectures? Do you give speeches?
Thank you. Yes, I'm looking at this whole area of career development, and I'm looking at it from the individual point of view, but also the company point of view, and how to, what are the new jobs, and how do we stay employed? How do we stay employed for life? I think it's really important.
And very much needed. Thank you so much. We hope to have you back and talk about more tips next time.
Thank you.
Information on the screen if you want to get in touch and keep in touch with Tracy. She is also on Twitter. That's all on the screen. Thank you. More power to you. We'll be back more in Kababayan today. Don't go away.